Now it's time to listen to our story. Come and hear the story of our faith from Mark.
All right. If we have any children who want to come up and listen to the story up here, I invite you to do so. Hi, good morning. Do you guys want to go ahead and, find a seat on the ground? All right. I want you all to take a second and close your eyes and imagine a very powerful king. What would a very powerful king wear? What do you think, Lily? Maybe a big fancy robe? What would be on his head? A crown. Where might he live? A big castle, yeah, Isla. He must be pretty powerful. There was once somebody who said such wonderful things and did such wonderful things that people started to follow him. They followed him kind of like the way someone might follow and listen to a king, except this guy didn't look anything like a king. He didn't have a fancy robe or a fancy crown, and he definitely didn't live in a castle. And he didn't have servants who waited on him. In fact, he was somebody who served others. He washed people's feet, and he gave them food when they were hungry, and he healed them when they were sick and injured. It's Jesus, Isla. So Jesus wasn't anything like a king as far as we think normally, but today we are celebrating something called the Feast of Christ the King. And Christ is another word that we use for Jesus. We'll get to that later in the service. So, Jesus wasn't anything like a normal king. In fact, we think he was something even bigger. He was even greater than the kind of kings we have seen on earth because he lived in such a way that he showed his love to all the people around him. Do you know anybody who shows love to the people around them? Rafa, who shows love? Your mom. What about you, Lily? Your dad, Isla? Your family and us here at Trinity? Oh, that's very sweet. I want you guys to take a moment and think about the things that you can do this upcoming week to show that sort of love to others. You don't have to have a big fancy crown or a robe or a bunch of jewelry, but you can still show that love to others and be like Jesus. All right, so now, yes, there is crowns right here. I'm going to hand each of you guys a paper crown. And you guys can also take some markers. And I think we'll have enough markers, but if not, I can grab some more outside. And you can go ahead and decorate your crown while we're sitting throughout the service. And then afterward, if you guys need some help putting your crown together or taping it together, we can do that outside. Marlo? Would you like one, Jonah? All right. You're welcome. Oh, perfect. We have just enough markers. Isla, did you want some markers? All right. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. You can go ahead and get back to your seats now for the rest of the service.